Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? I said I'd be back, and I'm back. A little bit later than I was expecting, though. I did decide to go jump in the bath. Wash me balls. But how we doing? How we doing, guys? Happy Christmas Eve as well. We're gonna try and play this fucking re-memento, man. See if we can use Google Translate to work through it. And if not, then we'll fuck it up and we'll play some Zenless. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Hopefully doing well. I'm tired as fuck today, you know, man. I'm telling you. I did have a couple of beers last night, though. It's Christmas, though, you know what I mean? If you're not allowed to have a fucking... You know what? If you're not allowed to have a fucking beer at Christmas, then I don't know when you're allowed to have one. Yo, Charlie, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Neo, what's going on, dude? Looks like we're getting a metric ton of stuff in the 2.0 patch. Yes, what are you looking at now? What are you looking at now? Wait, is it out on global? I want to try this game. No, it's not out on global. Korea only. Korea only. I'm going to implement my vast knowledge of the Korean language to understand what's going on. Basically, that's how we're going to do it. If you didn't know, I speak Korean. That's not true. Fuck, Santa didn't give me shit. Wait, what do you mean? Was Santa's tomorrow, innit? Or do you do it on... Because I know some black places do it's more about Christmas Eve, yeah. Damn it, so we're never going to get this. Maybe. You never know. You never know. You never know. Depends how successful it is, doesn't it, really, I think. Like, you can access it from anywhere. You don't need a VPN or anything. It's just that it's in Korean. Is the new stuff being shown off on the website, has that? I did do a video talking about this stuff on the website actually the other day in regards to the patch. Has there been some new shit? News. Shut up. Sneak peek of Renacita. Oh, he's new, isn't he? Ooh. When did this come out? Shit. Gotta farm this. Gotta farm this. Gonna farm this for views. Fuck my life. We got a Christmas Day upload then. Have we got a Christmas Day upload here? Have we? Let's have a little look then, shall we? Okay, so this came out like 13 hours ago. Fuck, I'm slacking. I'm slacking. I don't even know, you know. I don't know, man. It might be good. It might be dog shit, honey. It might be dog shit. Beautiful crescendo event starts tomorrow on Christmas Day. Suppose, I guess. You know, to start an event on Christmas Day, isn't it? Yo, what's going on, guy? Finally caught the live stream. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Yo, let's have a look at this on the website then. Let's see if we can somehow turn whatever it is into a video. A cheeky little farm, you know what I mean? A cheeky little farm, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I've got a tickly throat, man. It's just mini games. We're also. You said the word, bro. You said the word. I heard mini games. I'm interested now. All right, then. Let's have a look. Then this came out 13 hours ago. Then, according to the Twitter, a sneak peek of adventures in Renacita. Obviously, 2.0 coming in what, like 8 days? Is it now? Is it the second? Excuse me. my throat. I've got a frog in my throat. A sneak peek of adventures in Renacita, collectibles and challenges. So this is what we like, you know, what's this going to be like? Sona's caskets and all that sort of stuff, or whatever they're called in this area, and little things to find and pick up. All right, let's have a little look then. Archive of melodies. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you guys, if we can. Can we? Can we a little bit better? Let's go one more. Let's go one more. for you guys. Archive of melodies. Okay, a music fly is a remnant creature with an intense fixation on music. When struck, it drops the melody box it has collected. Okay. Is this? Oh, is this going to be for the music then? So wait, you got to collect the music to be able to listen to the music when you go and stand around this dude. A melody box is a crafted collection of recorded music, which when given to an area mummer, adds the tracks to their collection list. You can select a track from the collection list to play or set a selected track as the background music that plays when you are near area mummers. See, like, excuse me, I've got to agree with Ryuko here. If they're going to allow us control over the music, now I understand maybe in more like cinematic moments, they're going to want to take control and guide your hand with their handcrafted music and, you know, take you on the journey. Totally cool with that. I get it. They're crafting a story for us. You know, music's important. But when we're just like roaming around doing stuff, I feel like you should just be able to select the music you want. This is kind of like a step towards that, but not. The fact that you kind of just got to go and hang around these dudes to do it. So you've got to collect the music. So I suppose that's kind of cool in a sense because it's giving a reason for exploration. But the fact that you've got to collect the music and then you've got to stand around by the guys to actually listen to the music. You know, I don't know about that. It's cool, but could be better. Again, I'm adamant this dude would fit straight into the One Punch Man universe, right? Definitely would. All right, let's have a look at this then. Sona's casket's back. Makes sense. Sona's caskets in Raguna are often found in precious locations. Use grapple for easier access. Okay, yeah, we know the deal with this. The plushies in the Garden of the Lost are collecting them. Perhaps they'll have something in exchange. Oh, so you're going to take it to the plushies to exchange for them now. Okay, it's cool that they've switched it up a little bit, but it's the same old, isn't it? I'm still kind of like, yeah, it's a little bit annoying that he's... Anyway, I'll get over it. Let's have a look at this then. Monet, commemorative queen. Is that how you say that? Monet. While exploring the Renacita archipelagos, you can obtain monies by opening a certain supply chest or completing certain challenges. You may stumble upon fragile containers in the wilds of Renacita. Keeping an eye out for those bearing the Montelli family crest as they contain monies, shattering them to uncover hidden treasures within. Are these going to be... Because we're going to have mimics, aren't they? Do the mimics look like these, or do they look like normal chests? Out of curiosity. Should have just given us an iPod. Right? You just, like, give us a portable music player, you know, and then just, when a cinematic moment happens, just drown out our music and bring in the music that you want us to listen to for that particular moment. I'm fine with that. But, like, when I'm just doing my normal stuff, it would be nice to select some music, if I'm honest. Give me that customization. Maybe... Next thing is, you know, taking the step towards that, hopefully. Because, like, I don't know. I guess, really, if you're AFK, are you just going to hang around those dudes listening to music? I don't feel like many people are. Let me know if you do, if you're going to do that, because I'm not going to be doing that, really. Nowadays, monies are good for nothing but commemoration. They can be redeemed for rewards at the Averado Bank. Okay, so if this is going to be a new... Okay, it's just basically a new area to go buy stuff then. What's with hands? That's like coming through you know, the Adrian's what's it called? Adrian's Champion or whatever the freaking hell it's called. It's kind of similar to the painting, isn't it? This dream realm that these arms are coming out of. These arms almost look, I don't know, man, I think I'm tripping a little bit there. I was thinking they almost look like that one Echo's arms, but they're blue, aren't they? I think. You know, the Booba Echo that's got the jellyfish head. Kind of, but I don't think it is. But yeah, okay. I guess it's cool that it looks different, but it's the same sort of thing, isn't it, really? Flight challenge. This was to be expected, I think, wasn't it? If there wasn't going to be a flight challenge, there would have been missing a big thing there. Participate in amidst the sea of clouds challenges using utility flight. Flying along the wind trails allows you to automatically follow the wind's direction. This is a good thing. You know, I like these sort of trials I do, if I'm honest. That's kind of cool. What you're chasing after there, is that some sort of echo? That looks kind of cool. Yeah, this sort of stuff I'm down for, because I do like, you know, the little parkour stuff, the racing stuff, all that sort of stuff. So throwing it in for the flight as well, this is definitely a W for me. I think they should implement more of these. You know, just keep adding them into the game consistently throughout patches. So there's like just lots of them to do, because they're silly and they shouldn't take too long to implement into the game, should they, to give us new ones with some rewards. It's an easy way to give the players some rewards without really having to do too much work either, for the devs, I mean. Follow the wind races, stay on course, pass through them to earn challenge points and complete the challenge. Okay, pretty Pretty straightforward. It does what it says on the tin. Overflowing palettes. Okay. The collapsing morph painting constantly devours and absorbs frequencies and energy from its surroundings. Everything is left in a silent, frozen state, as if drained of all life and colour. Remove the incorrect colour blocks to release these track colours, restoring the scenery to its original splendour. Oh, okay, so we've got a little mini-game thing here. Okay, so these are going to be like, are these pretty much going to be equivalent to the little, you know, the puzzles we had in 1.0 when you had to put the little blocks down to light up the different sections? I'm assuming it's going to be like the equivalent of that in a way. I'm down for this. This game needs more abstract ways to play the game, you know? Give me more mini games. I've been asking for this for a while. The game lacks mini games, in my opinion. Yo, what's going on, Daniel? What's going on, Mr. Crooker? Based on rumors, there should be an iPod-like feature coming. Okay. Hopefully, because it just makes sense, doesn't it? It's like a weird quality of life that they haven't brought to the game, and I just don't see how it's a negative in any way, really, in my opinion. Apply color to the blocks on the palette to the left. The new color will spread to all connected blocks of the same color. Within the number of moves allowed, turn all blocks on the palette to the target colors to return them to. Okay, all right, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like little things like that. But I just like just more mini games. Full stop. Give me more mini games. I hear that word and I'm happy. But yeah, that looks all right. That looks all right. That does. Dream Patrol. I still think when we zoomed out to this, man, this is like almost like Barad-dûr, you know, with the eye of Sauron above it. Obviously not quite, but you know what I mean. Right, let's have a look at Dream Patrol then. Out in the worlds of Renacita exist dreamscape nodes linked to the Somnar. Complete challenges to claim rewards. Okay. What's this? Just gonna like spawn enemies? It looks like it's just gonna spawn enemies on the fly kind of thing. After completing all Dream Patrol challenges in an area, the evil thoughts buried deep in the dreamscape will materialize as tacit discords. These special tacit discords are stronger foes. Defeat them to obtain nightmare echoes. Nightmare echoes possess different echo skills and sonata effects from their non-nightmare counterparts. This is actually really cool, actually. I like this. So, we get the nodes. We hit the nodes up. We get some challenges. And then we basically get a boss fight out of those challenges that lead us to get a nightmare echo. Now, is this a static drop? Or is there going to be some, you know, some RNG to the echoes that you get out of this? That's cool. That's a good way to add in these new echoes, actually, that possess different skills and sonata effects. Are these going to be more powerful echoes, then, in regards to the skills, or they're just going to be different? I'd be interested to know that. But I really like that, actually. That's kind of cool. That's a W. I like that. I think that's a cool implementation of new echoes into the game. Big W for Kuro for that. I like that, actually. Tactical hologram Vitrium Dancer. In tactical hologram Vitrium Dancer, you'll be sieged by batches of Vitrium Dancers. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. So I remember us seeing this. And when I saw it from like an isometric kind of viewpoint, I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? So so wait a minute. It's not really a tactical hologram, is it? Well, they're calling it that. But follow the ground cues to dodge their attacks with a specified time to complete the challenge. Okay, this sounds kind of cool. Again, a different way to play the game. Almost like it's like an MMO type boss mechanic in a sense, isn't it? You know, giving you the ground indicator of where an attack's going to come, whether it's an AoE or it's a striking attack or something like that. I wonder if this means that potentially we might get some fights that have those sort of mechanics in the future. You know, like some big boss fights that might have these sort of ground marker mechanics to let you know there's an attack going to come across here, or from other ads potentially. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that's dope. I like that. Is that pretty much everything then? Okay. All right then. This is actually kind of cool. I'm here for this. I think this is the biggest W at the patch, if I'm honest. This Dream Patrol. This looks really, really cool, actually. Cool way to introduce new echoes. Bringing them into, like, I'm assuming, so it is a stronger foe. So I guess this is probably kind of almost, it's like a pseudo world boss in a sense, isn't it? Which is something that I've been asking for. So I wonder if you're going to be out. So will it work just like the calamities now? You're going to be able to just go to them to farm nightmare echoes, I guess. I guess that's what it's going to be, isn't it? It's going to be farming another subset of echoes, basically. Interesting. I'm here for that, because Forecast, I'm assuming it's going to be forecast echoes, I would think. Forecast echoes out to in the game are the least annoying to farm anyway, so I don't mind new ways to farm forecast echoes personally. It would be cool if they introduced some new ways that you could reliably potentially farm 3 stars maybe, because they're the most annoying, if I'm honest, especially when it comes to the main stats and then obviously the substats. So a more reliable way to do that would be kind of nice. But yeah, I like this. I like the idea of this. Definitely here for this. This looks really cool as well. I'm definitely here for this also. Mini games, you know me. Anybody who watches my content, you've only got to say the word mini games and I'm bricked up. So I'll take that. Flight challenge, W as well. All of this is pretty good. This is all standard stuff, really. This is standard stuff. The only one that I think is a little bit lame is this. And it's not really lame. It's just like, come on, man. You know, you could have just gone the whole hog and you took a half step, which I don't understand why you needed to do that. I feel like this is way more work than just giving us a fucking portable music player, really. But I suppose it's a good way to get you to do some exploration in a sense. I'm assuming you're probably going to get some rewards from getting all of them. Or I ain't bothered about standing around these fruity dudes listening to music. If I'm honest, you know, not really my thing. But hey, you know, if it's for you, then I suppose it's good. Dude, I don't want to farm any more echoes. You're not for it. I don't mind doing it for the forecast. But yeah, okay. New info. All right then. You'll have to let me know what you think as well in the comment section. And yeah, man, guys, if you did enjoy this, give it a like, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. All right, chat. I like it. I like it. Quick, easy. I don't know if the video will do any well, but you know what? I'm lazy. It's a good way to make a video, right? Easy money. I'm here for it. Nightmare, wait a minute. Nightmares. Why am I reading his name? I mean, you don't have to. I guess there will be some new echo system, quality of life coming soon. That'll fix the issue. Easy. I kind of like the idea of that, though. I do. New echoes. I'm here for it. I think the best way to fix the echoes is just to allow us to consume old unused echoes and turn them into experience. And I think a lot of the problems are fixed with the echo system, in my opinion. I really do. That's for me personally anyway, because the biggest problem with the echo system is just the XP, you know? And I suppose in a sense it's probably going to be exacerbated a little bit more now because we've got new echoes. So, you know, allow me to get some more echo XP. System really doesn't bother me too much at all. I don't mind actually collecting the echoes. It's turning them into the right fucking echo, really, isn't it? That's a problem. But hopefully that's something that can... Cause I think that's the simplest way, because it doesn't break the game, because you're having to trade out echoes that you've worked for to get the XP. And just make it so that... Because at the minute, you're having to use XP to get the XP back. So it's like, you know, it's like getting a fucking store credit, really. Where this way, it's just like... Because, you know, at the minute, you can... People are like, well, just data merge. It's like, oh, that's... Yeah, fair enough. You know, when you've got a full inventory, even though this is a separate problem, you data merge, you get more echoes. So okay, now I've got more echoes that I can't level up because I ain't got the XP to level them up. So I think it's a massive bottleneck in the game that really could do with a tweak. Yeah, hopefully they do, guy. But it's just if you have forecast echoes with good substats, we'll have to replace the ones that we have for the nightmare one. Well, it depends, doesn't it? Because it says there can be the different Sonata sets as well, don't they? So you might not necessarily be doing a one-for-one swap, had you? It might just be that a particular echo that wasn't useful for a character before might become more useful. So it might be like, shit, this one's better for, I don't know, your fucking Changli, let's say. But then it might actually be, oh, wait a minute, this might work better on my whatever character. So it might not necessarily be a one-for-one swap. But hey, if you got god roll echoes for every character, then maybe it's a bit more of a problem for you. That's a good problem to have, if you ask me. It's definitely a good problem to have. Excuse me. How are we all doing anyway, though, guys, man? You ready for Christmas? Who did you say you watched a video of? Neo Crow or some shit, was he? I think I saw them recommended to me earlier. Shout out to everybody who's watched the video earlier as well. Video's actually doing semi-decent for a longer video. Usually longer videos don't really get recommended. There seems to be a sweet spot of around 16 to 23 minutes. YouTube seems to like that. Obviously, YouTube likes long form, but in terms of click-through rate, it's usually a bit lower when it's a long video. So yeah, it all depends on the Sonata set, doesn't it? Because we got new sets, haven't we? I don't know, dude. This sounds whack. Yo, it's weird. It's weird seeing Saint's face now.
I took like a 3 on the trimmer, and like I took like a 5 on the trimmer, and just trimmed it all. It was like straight up like a 5 or 6 before. Man buns. I need to figure out how to tie it like as a bun better. Didn't expect you to be Asian.
I don't know why everybody didn't expect that.
Asian people aren't allowed to sound like this. Oh, is it?
Like the way the way Saint spoke about himself. Like I expected Saint to like have like look like this or something, you know, to have like a Giga Chad face, to have like the jawline and everything. You know what I mean? Like the way he spoke about himself. And then dude pops up looking like Bobby Lee, and I'm like, bruh, yo. I got bait and switched. Dude farm me. Dude farm me. Like Dream. Dude should have done that. He should have got a fucking mask that looks like he's watching him and like. Oh, it would have been good. It's me. You definitely need to get a better camera though and a better lighting system, because for somebody who gets the views he's got like a ghetto setup now, you know, and that's coming from somebody who's got like a pretty ghetto setup, like, but still, I'll get like 20 people watching if I'm looking. So I've got excuses. I really should get working on that fucking Seraphim video as well, man. I'm meant to get that sorted. I just haven't got round to it. It's getting to the point now where I'm like, dude, it might get too late. You know, before the patch comes. You lot doing Christmas at home, or are you travelling for Christmas tomorrow? I'm gonna be my sister's tomorrow. Not gonna lie, I'd rather stay at home. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Hold up, I think Rosie just got back. I'm just going to see what she wants. Like, hear me out. All right, let you cook. Let's let him cook. Let's let him cook. What are you going to say? Imagine you have great substats on your forecast echoes, right? Think about the time you spent getting that forecast echo. Now it's flushed down the toilet for one that is better. Which, I understand what you're saying, but, like, it might not be a one-for-one trade is what I'm saying. Because the same echo now might have a different Sonata set. So it might not be, like, directly usable on the same character in the same way. So it might not necessarily be better. You know, it might be better for somebody else. But I get what you're saying. That then you've got somebody else who's got a forecast echo that's built up. You're going to, you know? In a way, though, I kind of like it because it's, well, I like it. I suppose in a sense, it's got the potential to maybe power creep echoes in a way. You know, it's adding like a potential creep to gear, isn't it? But if it's all free to get, I guess that doesn't matter. And it's just, it could potentially change up the way you play characters as well, couldn't it? That's the thing, what I find interesting, is I don't mind spending that on a new Echo with a new Sonata set that could not only be better, but it might be equally as good, but works in a different way, so you get to play a character in a different way, with maybe potentially a different team. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. Hey, what's going on, Kyosha? Merry Christmas Eve. Yes. Guys, I hope you all have an amazing Christmas as well. I hope you do. Yeah, what's going on, Big TV? Oi, mate. What's going on? What's going on, mate? What's going on? But, we need to know more about the Sonata sets, don't we, really? Because we've only seen the names of them. I think we have, let me just have a look. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at Boog. But in theory, I get what you're saying. Like, if it's a like-for-like Echo, you know, that the Sonata set itself is better for the character that you're using, you know, then I get it. It's going to be, if it is better, it's going to be better in a different way, for one. And two, it might just not be better for that character. It might be, like, objectively a better Echo, but not for the guy that you've got that comparable Echo on there, if that makes sense. Where was he? Is it this one? Which is the one that had the, Is it this one? I think it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, just like, even if it's better, if you already have a good one, you'll be able to clear the content. Yeah, that's the point as well. Like, if the set you've got on a character is doing what it needs to do now, you're clearing all the content, you're doing Tower of Adversity, you're doing all the events and stuff. There's not really any need to change, is that? You can, like you say, lock it and just slowly build it up over time if you want to, and then swap it out and see if it actually is better. You know what I mean? As I say, like, you know this new Sonata effect, this Frosty Resolve? You know when we saw Carlotta freezing people? Do you reckon that could be something to do with that Sonata effect set, or do you think it was just literally down to Carlotta? Because I can't remember now. I can't remember if she was building up something with a Forte or Nexa or something that came with the freezes, or do you reckon it could be with a new Sonata set? What are you bloody yapping about? We're just talking about the new Nightmare Echoes. I think it's probably connected to Carlotta, but it just made me think about it. You know? Do you know where before we was talking about... You know where before we was talking about afflictions? What, that's a good way to potentially bring in, like, you know, affliction status effects or whatever. Via Sonata effects, isn't it? You know, a new Sonata effect, the effect literally has dot damage in the Sonata effect, or has, you know, slowing or freezing in the Sonata effect, or has the ability to create AoE damage, or, I don't know, proc freaking a blindness on an enemy or something like that. And I just really thought about that, actually. Just when I was looking at that Frosty Resolve, and I was just thinking, oh, actually, you know, Carlotta freezing people, be interesting if that comes from a Sonata effect, or... Because I can't remember, man. In the video, was she using a Lampy Lumen? What was she using now? I need to look now. Where is it? Fuck me. IGN posts loads of videos. Jesus Christ. I think she was using a Lampy Lumen, wasn't she? Hard to say. She's not consuming anything to do that, is she? Was it just from a weapon switch? I don't know. It's like what they see here, this little time. It's almost like what the fucking thing's called now. What are they called, man? You know the things that you got sand in and you flip them over? I forgot what they're fucking called. That looks like one of them, doesn't it? Because I can't remember. Do the Nightmare Echoes, are they like shinies? Do they look different? Hourglass. No, is he? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, an hourglass, isn't he? Yeah. But I had a smooth brain moment. Oh, and I can't say. Have you? Does he tell you in leaks? Does he? You don't need to say, bro. My friend told me that the new Echoes have new animations on their intro skill. Their animations are fucking dope, aren't they? Yes, Nightmare Echoes have a rainbow-like aura. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure we did. She's gonna go to. Okay, so I don't think that's a nightmare one, is he? I mean, that's just a standard one, yeah. That's just a standard one, right? Is that just a standard one? It was, wasn't he? Oh, wait. There she's using the new Echo, isn't she? Well, she's using one of the. She's using the new one now. The It was a standard, yeah. What's that one called now? It's the Vault Protector thing, isn't it? The Montelli Vault Protector. I forgot what it's called. I like that the fact that he looks like he's got a quick animation. Ah, okay. It's gotta be right. It's gotta be the Echo. Cause look, it's the same fucking symbol, right? No, it's not. I thought it was the same. It's not. That's like a 4-pointed star with a 4-pointed star behind it, isn't it? Where that's like a. That's just like a 6-pointer, isn't it? The center construct, is that what it's called, yeah? New animation's totally different. Yeah, her animations are fire. Okay. I didn't even think about that before. Matches her skills. It does, doesn't he? I'm just trying to see when she consumes anything or uses anything though when she's freezing people. I think that he's coming from for a forte though, isn't he? Okay, she intros it looks like she does glacial damage off her intro, right? Okay, so she got 6 stacks of whatever it is off what she did there. So was that off her E skill, was he? It's hard to say, man. New Sonata sect on the Middle East for shields. What, this tide-breaking courage? It sounds like it could potentially be something like that, doesn't he? Like, if I had to guess, just going off like, you know, gaming stuff, I think this could potentially, if it's not to do with Carlotta, then it could be something like that. But it's like, if you had that on other characters, though, like, how would it work? Like, it's got to be off, like, obviously, with the way Sonata affects, is he, like, going off a skill? Is he going off a heavy? Like you say, that could potentially be something like a shield, like tide breaking, you know? Like a wall breaking the tide, that makes sense. So that could be something like a shield. Midnight Veil. I'm assuming this is like some sort of havoc. What do you reckon, though? Midnight Veil. Oh, what? I don't know with that one. It's kind of ambiguous, because I'm thinking like the only thing I could think with a veil, but that'd be too similar to what the tie-breaking courage would be. Empyrean Anthem. Is it? Midnight Veil looks like an outro Sonata, since its symbol is potentially. You reckon he could apply some sort of havoc-based status, havoc bonus, havoc damage? Interesting. Well, at least the icon is the same as Moonlit. Could be on something there, actually. Let's bring them all up, actually. Interesting. It is, isn't it? Okay. So it's yeah, man, you're probably right. Yeah, it's some sort of like havoc-based outro, I would think. Then, yeah. Make sure your deadline is before Kuro reveals what it means. Your mission is to find out what Kuro is planning and expose them before it's too late. So this is obviously spectral thing. Eternal Radiance. I wonder if this is in relation to something like with you know, with like Phoebe as well. Eternal Radiance. Like, again, man, this is making me think of like the stuff like with the Seraphim and stuff. The tie-breaking courage as well, you know, it's got the same, it's kind of a similar sort of symbol as well, isn't it, to the Frosty Resolve, actually. The Empyrean Anthem. I wonder if this is like something that, you know, with it being Anthem. I wonder if this can deal with like potentially maybe reduce enemies, whatever it's called, you know, the stagger bar. And there is 5 ones as well, isn't there? Like, maybe they are a little bit more designed for... See, like, yeah, you think about it, we got, what, 5? We got 5 new characters. So, does this... So, when we look at this, yeah, does this then just allude to the fact that Zany is a shield? Obviously, we know she's got a shield. But this just alludes to a kit being based around that pretty much, yeah. If these Sonata sets are kind of designed in a way for the new characters. Because they probably are, aren't they? You know? Like I say, this is why I say they're probably not going to be a one-for-one swap for the characters you got now, because they're probably more designed. They probably will work with other characters, but they're probably designed a little bit more for the new characters, aren't they? So, like, you know, is this going to be the one for Rachia, the Midnight Veil? Because she looks like she does a lot of off-field stuff, doesn't she? So it would make sense for her to have something that deals with an outro when you think about it. Obviously, we've seen Carlotta freezing people. So it would make sense for her to have something that potentially freezes people. This would make sense for Zany, because we know she carries a shield. The only two that we really, then it's hard to say, is like Empyrean Anthem and Eternal Radiance. Like, for me, I think I'd go with Eternal Radiance being for Phoebe, because just because of what she is. She's definitely something linked to the Sentinel. If you go off the name of Phoebe and you go into Greek mythology, Phoebe was a Titan, I think now, if I remember correctly. And she was I think she was the third... She was one of the third... I forgot what they're called now. Oracles of Delphi, that communicated with the gods. You know? And then I'm thinking the Imperium Anthem, potentially for Brant. The only thing I'm thinking that for is Anthem, Performer, you know? Would make sense for a performer to have something linked to Anthem. Because, like, I think, obviously, this looks like a Havoc thing anyway. And it looks like Rachiri's Havoc, isn't she? And, you know, we know she does, like, a lot of off-field stuff. So, like, with her being Havoc and, like, having this off-field element to her, it would make sense that she has something that deals with character swapping. You know, you seeing people, you're hitting them with a whirlwind, you're switching out, you're getting some sort of potential Havoc buff. You know, making sense considering they use Rolvat and Cammy there, which obviously makes sense because it's probably giving some sort of Havoc buff. So yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, this is obviously going to work with Carlotta, this is going to work with Rochia, this is going to work with Zany, this is going to work with Phoebe, and this is going to work with Brant. Now, I've got no fucking clue what these potentially could do. I'm going to say this freezes people, this gives you some sort of shield, this is some sort of outro buff for Havoc. I ain't got a fucking clue what these two do. Mamma mia! Brant and Rachia look related after pull for them. She is definitely a multiple character. A skill that pulls enemies together is incredibly useful in terms of adversity. She creates a perfect opportunity to unleash powerful AoE. And yeah, well, she's got like a CC. She's got like off-field thing, and she's got like her own AoE anyway. Hasn't she? That slam move she does is like quite a. Looks like he's got quite a decent radiance, doesn't he? I'm assuming this is gonna be well, it looks like, yeah, it's an AoE attack, isn't he? A big CC there, big AoE, another AoE. So she used one of the new echoes there, didn't she? Okay, so Heromis gives some sort of buff as well, doesn't he? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe we might have to make a video talking about this, because you guys have got my fucking brain thinking now. Or we could just upload this. I'll be lazy and just upload excerpts from the stream. Phoebe's an easy skip. How dare you? I really like the look of Phoebe, actually. I can understand a lot of people are probably not that into it, though. Do you know what it is with me, with Phoebe? Even though I've only played a little bit of the game, she just reminds me of a reverse 1999 character. Would be cool if for shield characters, they will buff when shield is on or damage from amount of shield they have on them, but it would make some old characters better as well. There is a potential for having some sort of you know, scaling with their defense. They're gonna scale with the defense, aren't they? I would imagine that's what's gonna happen with Zany. She's gonna scale from defense, isn't she? So all of those double sub-stat defense rolls that I've got, maybe they're gonna actually be useful now, right? Maybe Zany's gonna be the one that comes along and goes, yeah, I'll take that defense, I'll take that defense, and I'll take that defense. But then, because she's got a new Sonata set, probably not. So I've kept it for fuck all. Oh no, I deleted all my defense echoes. To be fair though, you probably won't matter too much anyway, because I'm assuming he's going to be best to go with this with Zany, isn't he? You know, if our assumptions, because obviously you guys are putting your 2 cents in here, are correct, I would think you're probably better off, because you know, there's 5 of them. It makes sense that these are probably. Now, obviously, you can use different sets on different characters, but I feel like these are going to be probably specifically designed to cater for the new guys more than the other guys. Now, not saying that there might be some sets that work well with other characters. That's a given. But, you know, you're probably going to be looking to be, like, you know, getting a tie-breaking courage set, aren't you? Okay, interesting then. So, yeah, that's what I'm going with. Carlotta, Lucia, Zany, Brant, Phoebe. That's who these sets are going to be designed for. Freezing, outro buff of some sort, or an outro affliction, not too sure. A shield. I'm going to say this does something maybe potentially. Nah, it wouldn't make sense so much though. I was thinking maybe like, you know, in regards to like the Stagger Barb, or I don't feel like that's what that is. Imperium Anthem. I've got no idea. I can't even try and come up with what I think that could be, if I'm honest. The Eternal Radiance. Again, hard to say what that could be. You know, it's such a general name. It's hard to say, isn't it? You know? Whereas, like, these feel like... These two specifically, you know, the name seems to allude to something, and we've already seen that Carlotta's freezing people, so it makes me think it's coming from the set. And this makes sense as well. Tide-breaking courage, it does make sense. Tide-breaking, a wall, defense. We've seen Zany with a shield. It matches her color as well, doesn't it? As well, if we're gonna like be that reductive, you know, she's like black and white and grey. It's grey, you know. Feels like it's built for Zany, doesn't he? Midnight Veil again, just in the name, because we know with Lucia, she's got this box. You could almost say that the box is almost like a veil to these apparitions that she can bring forth, can't you? So maybe it's it wouldn't be a direct buff with Peril, that's for sure. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's a crack. I'm gonna have a guess. There's no way I can guess at what these potentially are though. But that's what I think those two are. So it looks like then there is some sort of shield element coming to normal combat then, yeah. It's gonna be different. I think that's going to annoy a lot of people, yeah, because I've heard a lot of people saying that they don't really want any sort of shield mechanics coming into the game. Because, you know, they want the punishment side of the game still to be there. Or, you know, maybe it's it depends how it's implemented though, doesn't it? It's going to definitely be better for people, I guess, who are struggling a little bit more. You know, maybe you're going to not put out as much damage, but you're potentially going to be switching out somebody who could give you more damage in terms of a support role to potentially give you more ability to absorb stuff. So it's more about just survival rather than... well, I don't know. It depends how you can build it, though, doesn't it, really? You know, obviously you could probably slap a different set on her and switch her up totally. Interesting. Okay. All right. So these are just the new nightmares then, yeah? So there's no... So the new ones that don't have a nightmare form. It's hard to say, isn't it? Because it's like, it doesn't say this is all of them, but it also doesn't say there is more as well. So it's like, is there nightmare versions of the new guys? Or is it just nightmare versions of the ones that we see on a screen? There's no lamp illumin either. Nightmare Echoes possess different echo skills and sonata effects from their non-nightmare counterparts. More might be later on. Yeah, I feel like it's gotta be, yeah. So it's like, are they gonna... So the skills are good. So they're gonna have totally different animation then, yeah, when they're coming... No one likes Lamp Illumin. I'm assuming they're gonna have different animations as well, yeah, like attack animations. I wonder if these are gonna be a little bit shorter then. Some of them are gonna be a little bit more safer, potentially. Because if they're safer, that'll be insane, you know? You know, maybe potentially they're going to be a little bit more intuitive to quick swapping. Okay, all right, yeah, man. Yo, you guys are going to have to let me know about these because I'm interested, I'm intrigued. Yeah. Is that where Carlotta's freezing comes from? Is it maybe not that she's the only new character that can freeze? And maybe it's a Sonata set effect. I'm kind of leaning into the set effect now, if I'm honest. That's what I'm thinking. I'm leaning into the set effect rather than it being a character trait, and that potentially this is for her, this is for Chia, this is for Zany, this is for Brand, and this is for Phoebe. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think as well, man. I'm interested. All right, we'll have to turn that into a video somewhere by the magic of editing. Yeah, nah. Tempest was there. Yeah, Tempest was there. I think it's safe to assume for 2.0 it's these ones. Yeah, potentially, yeah. So... or is it just that because the new Echoes are new Echoes, that they're not specifically saying they're going to have different Sonata sets, because they're just assumed that you're going to have different ones with the different Echoes and new Echoes, you know what I mean? They were both there, Thundering and Tempest. Do you know what I mean? So like the new, I don't know, fucking whatever Echo you want to say, just has the set. It's not a Nightmare one, because it's just new. And maybe potentially there'll be new Nightmare ones of those when we go to 3.0 maybe. I don't know. Interesting to think about though. What about Lingering Tunes and... what about Lingering Tunes and Moonlit? Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm intrigued now, actually. That's got me asking questions that I didn't even know that was there. I'm glad we took another look at that again, actually. Should I to ever mention the fucking... whoever got into that conversation? I don't know where the fuck we're going to that conversation now, if I'm honest. But I'm glad we did, because it's got me brain going. It's got me brain going, that is. Might have a look at that over Christmas, actually. Maybe try and get a... we might upload that video, but we might try and have a deeper look into it, see what we can try and dig out of the game, out of the video footage, and maybe try and pull something together before we actually find out. I'm intrigued, though, boys. I'm intrigued. I do need to play some of this game, though, man. It does, doesn't it? It seems like they're doing little, like, little teasers, like, you know, it's like findy kind of thing. I'm not going to tell ya, but we're going to leave the breadcrumbs there. Like, it's up to you to follow the trail. Excuse me. Do. What sort of fucking question is that? Excuse me. That's a left field question, bro. You could just say yes. That's fucked up, bro. Yeah, fucked up. That fucked up, that is. That fucked up. That wrong. You wrong. You wrong for that. You wrong. That wrong. New What If coming out, yeah. Let's have a little look, see if there's anything interesting to have a look at before we get into the game. I don't really think there is. Stixie's looking at that Wagyu. Wuthering Waves did these. Apparently, I've looked at this. Apparently, I've watched this. Let's pause it.
YouTube, what is going on?
I want to watch this one. That'll be one of the darkest solutions I've ever heard. Alright, bro. Just chill out with the weird shit there, yeah? It's not the place, man. I'm sure you got a group chat you can be edgy in, dude. You know? You're gonna go be edgy there, Alright? Alright, let's have a look at this video then from your boy Ethan. We do like a bit of Ethan content. Wuthering Waves did this better than Genshin Impact's. It's at this point now, it's like, what did Wuthering Waves not do better than Genshin Impact? Well, let's see what he's got to say then, shall we?
YouTube, what is going on? We are back from another Wuthering Waves video. We have
Wuthering
Waves. And I wanted to go over something that I wanted to discuss once we got more information about it. Now, obviously, Renacita is not here yet, but we have information, gameplay, and listen, I'm just going to keep it a stack. Off rip, their
Does Ethan ever make his bed? It looks like he's got a body under there, dude.
flying system is region locked. Now, is this intrinsically a bad thing? No. Do not let Genshin Impact, mess up this idea that region locking is a bad thing. Would it be cool if it was not just to die to that one region? Sure. But the old world was not designed for that. So let's talk about
I said that it makes sense for me, totally makes sense for me, for flight to be region locked to Renacita, and potentially maybe in the future it's allowed in other regions because they're designed around it as well, although I don't know if that'll be the case, because you can tell Renacita specifically been designed in mind with that mechanic in mind, whereas like 1.0 really hasn't. Now, okay, you could take it over there, I guess, yeah, and I guess that'd be cool, but then, like, what would be the point as well, because it's like, I've heard some people say, well, you could get a license at 100% completion of the map, and then you get the flight, and I'm like, actually, that's kind of a cool idea, but then I'm like, actually, but if you've 100%ed the map, what's the point? You're not really good. What you're going to be doing, just flying around Jinzhou? maybe, and then not after a little bit. Once you've had a little look around and be like, this is kind of cool, you're probably not going to be bothered about it. So, it doesn't necessitate it being there. I think it's just, it would have been a cool option, I guess, but I really don't think it takes anything away from the game, in my opinion, with it being region locked to Renacita, because it's specifically with Renacita in mind, isn't he?
this. So,
and again, he's right. I think people have got a bit of PTSD from Genshin, because everything that's specifically, well, this works in this region, it's bad if it doesn't work everywhere, because they're used to having to pay for that ability, for that bonus. Oh, I can move faster, or I can climb faster, or I can do this thing. I've had to pay to get it, or I've had to pull to get it. So when I can't use it in other areas, it feels bad. And so I think people are kind of imprinting that onto Wuthering Waves, and it's like, it's just free anyway. So, it's not going to affect your game at all, unless you just really want to go back and fly around the 1.0 areas for some reason, which if you do, okay, that sucks if you can't do it, but it is what it is.
We have confirmation here. You can use flight in your utility after reaching certain heights off the ground. Flight is utility specific to Renacita regions available.
Saint Tontas is doing a face reveal, not about. No, Saint Tontas looks totally fine. I will say though, like honestly, somebody said this when I was in Captain Cabinet stream, and I just can't, I can't unsee it anymore. They said that Saint Tontas looks like Bobby Lee, and like I've got to agree, man. I think Saint looks like Bobby Lee. You know, he looks like Bobby Lee's younger brother or something. Straight up, man. Saint is Bobby Lee. So yeah, I can't get that out. I can't get that out of my mind now. I can't unsee it. It's there forever.
While not in combat. Now, I definitely think it'd be cool if like I was running randomly and hit him with a Spider-Man. But look, I'm gonna be honest with you. That is for Project Mugen Ananta, right? That is for a couple of these other games that are coming out. That is not.
That's true. It would be kind of cool to you know, come in with like the Goku move from the sky to fuck shit up. That would be kind of cool. Well, which I guess you can kind of come into combat like that, but it would kind of be cool to do it in combat. But it's obviously, it's going to have some sort of proximity availability, isn't it, when you're in combat?
For Withering Waves, this function seems to mainly be for exploration. You know, as we see here in this trailer, you know, they start doing the flying, and it just overall looks cool. I'm going to pull up a few clips as we go on, and I am going to pull up Genshin to do a side-by-side comparison, because a lot of people are going to say, well, Ethan, you were a big proponent for Genshin Impact region locking, you know, this movement, and I've made a video about it, how Natlin ruined Genshin Impact, and I stand by every single word that I said,
Okay.
and I'm going to explain to you
Not
why
gonna lie.
I stand
I like that jumper, that sweater that Ethan's wearing, man. It's fire.
by that, and why I feel that way with gameplay of Wuthering Waves and gameplay me going into game with with Genshin, right? So again, you know, really cool stuff here. Now, one of the reasons off
How good does Renacita look, man? He looks so good, doesn't he?
the bat is that this is free. Okay? If we were to do a side-by-side comparison of Genshin to Wuthering Waves, one of the main selling points of Kanich is that he has this Spider-Man grapple, which is already in WoW for free, right?
Right.
So off rip, they're
Like Kanich and that fucking bitch with the motorbike and the flying gun just looks so weird in Genshin. You've got like this high fantasy world, and then you've got like digital Spider-Man. You've got like fucking a biker bitch, and then you got some chick on a flying gun. It's just, don't get me wrong, it's fantasy, and I know there's a suspension of disbelief and all that sort of stuff. But it's just like, it's kind of wild, man.
already
It's kind of
taking
wild. It's a
a
little bit
fat
weird.
W because, hey, cool.
I think it's the fact that it's
That's
digital
just
as
a
well.
normal utility in Wuthering Waves. So off the bat, the fact that this is free, no complaints. This
Yep.
is not locked behind a paywall. This is not locked. This is not locked behind hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
It's like, as well, again, sorry to keep pausing you. I think a lot of people are like, oh man, that just absolutely sucks and I can't, and I get it, you know, like say, extra freedom would be cool. But they're like, oh man, the fact that I can't go back to Jinzhou and fly around everywhere using the flights. It's like, I think you'll want to fly around to have a look at the map from above. How often are you going to be doing that? Let's be honest. It's not like you're going to be spending a lot of time flying around Jinzhou. You're just not, are you? You're not really. I don't think, anyway. Maybe you are. I probably wouldn't.
Spending.
I'd probably have a whirl around just to have a look at the world from above.
That are going to be free is my assumption, that allow you to do different types of traversal. They show that there's an echo here that can jump around. There's an echo here that allows you to swim, actually be in a boat. There's tons of different echoes, if you want to call them quote-unquote Saurians. So then the other counter argument that people are going to say is, well, Ethan, Saurians are free. Why? How is this different from Saurians? And again, I mean, there's just more and more examples of ways that echoes, although they're not used for combat, they're used for interactive ways to be interactive with the map and explore. And again, 100% free. Well, Ethan, again, the Saurians.
I think to be fair, they're just kind of like little gimmicky things, aren't they? They're just like little instances of like, hey, use the echo to do this in a slightly different way, rather than it being like a major exploration tool, in my opinion. I feel like they're going to be more used in the sense of almost like a pseudo puzzle mechanic for certain puzzles around the map.
Saurians are free. Saurians feel like hot garbage, right? Other than
Can't
the one
comment.
that goes up the
Haven't.
wall,
I haven't played Genshin
feels
for a
pretty
while.
bad. Feels pretty bad. So this being free in itself already is a massive W. There's nothing bad to complain about here. I understand why people might be a little bit disappointed, but listen, when people are developing a game, they cannot always go back to all of the other prior content and make their core mechanic, work with all the prior content. So every
It's true. If you want game progression, you've got to expect sort of things to get left behind, haven't you? They're like a remnant of the old game, because otherwise you're going to have no game progression. If everything from 1.0 was built to work with everything from fucking 5.4, then 5.4 is really not going to differ too much from 1.0, is it? Because it was always built with that in mind to get to that point at some point. So you could always come back and retroactively use it. And I just feel like that'd stint the growth. Whereas like we're in a position now where potentially, things are going to change more on the fly of like, oh, they come up with a cool idea. Let's bring this in. Well, it's not really going to work with Renacita and Jinzhou. Fuck it. It's going to work great with the new area, and we can maybe implement it in parts of the future updates as well.
Region, it might have some sort of gimmick to it. And I don't think that's bad because they're doing
it's
it
cool.
in a very tasteful way here, right? The problem with Genshin is, for example, if I were to swap to Shalonen, this is how fast I'm going rollerblading, and then, I can't even climb up a wall. I probably went about 2 seconds at max. I couldn't even climb up a wall. If I wait, I hit my F again. Dope. No clamber, no immediate going over. I had a hit jump.
That was one of the very first things I noticed, when it came to wall running. That like little grab mantle, shall we say, that you do, and you flip over. Soon as I saw that, I was like, damn, man, Kuro was showing off here. They're showing their quality. They're flexing a little bit. Little things like that, just small little things, along with all the other momentum. Just like, I haven't been back to Genshin since playing Wuthering Waves, and I've got no desire to really, but I do like Genshin. But it's like I've kind of got the worry of going back because I feel like moving around is going to feel a million times worse than what it did before, and it already felt kind of rough back in the day.
This is the problem. But what happens is when you go to Natlin,
It's
you
faster,
have
isn't it?
better exploration, but it's still not even infinite or really that much.
See, like, that's wild to me, that is. I get like gimmicks of the area, the Saurians, having new characters that have these mechanics that other characters don't, but then making it so that character's mechanic gets nerfed when they leave the region. That to me is like shitty, man, because you're getting a bonus from, and I know why it's designed like that. It's so that the next region that can sell you another character with a gimmick that makes them better in that area, isn't it? That's all it is. And that sucks. Like I could even feel like it wouldn't be so bad if they were like, but then I suppose they'd be showing their hand a little bit too much, and then people who don't get it would get it. That they allowed you to go back to all previous patches, and it was still just as good, but it didn't work so well in the new area, But then I think they'd be showing the hand just a little bit too much, wouldn't they?
Better, right? And so people are gonna say, well, again, why not? How is this not better? If I were to go here, I'm just gonna jump down, right? So if I do this, when I run out of her Night Soul points, I have Phlogiston to help out with me, right?
I do like the individual stamina gauges on some of these characters, though. It's kind of cool. I like that touch.
My whole problem with this is that if the mechanic is already in the
stamina gauge paracrete, right?
game, these exploration mechanics were made for the game to function in every single part of the region. It's straight up just it's
Bro, I remember when Straight Jacket nearly had a freaking aneurysm over Camellia's vines and how they're connecting the air to nothing. Did you just see what my guy just did? Did you just see what my guy just did? And I'm sure he's fine with
if
this.
the mechanic is already in the game, these exploration mechanics were made for the game.
I was grappling and then gliding on a digital fucking dinosaur, bro.
function in every single part of the region. It's straight up.
Well, he wasn't even gliding. He was like, I don't know what it was, like a hold. I don't know. Like, hey, did you stay there? Or do you just slowly come down? What's the deal with that?
The game to function in every single.
No, you can just hang there, can't you? I'm sure he was freaking out about this as well. Then
of the region, it's straight up, just it's made to function that way. Why is this not included in every other region, and why is this region locked? Well, they just want to make money, right? It's
Exactly.
very predatory.
Simple.
Wuthering Waves, on the other hand, is straight up telling you, listen, this will be region locked.
It's like just imagine if you left the Black Shores and Shorekeeper couldn't turn into the butterfly. That'd fucking suck.
Not use this for every single region. However, since that is the case, it will be free, and they're rewarding you by exploring. You get even more like fly time and whatnot. Like, I mean, guys, look at this. This is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing in Mount Fermanagh in the main area where you are going to have to be gliding/flying in this instance like this, right? And again, 100% free. It's not predatory. Natlan has the option to.
It's true. It's true. Obviously, we've got to put the fact out there. All gacha games are predatory. Let me move my fat ass face, man. I'm covering Ethan's head. My bad, bro. Obviously, the games are predatory, full stop. But yeah, this is where they're taking mechanics. A game like Genshin is making them even more predatory, applying the gacha to it and being like, you know what? Nah, we're not going to do that. We've got these systems in the game to make money, and we're gonna leverage those, of course. But this sort of stuff, this is a gameplay element that we're not going to take away from you because we feel that it's better for everybody to have access to this. That's a good thing, man. There's no denying. It's a good thing.
Other parts of the world. Hoyoverse will not do that because they don't want you to. I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe they don't want you to have fun. I don't know their motive behind it, but we're clearly seeing that it's not a part of the core kits. It's not a core function in combat. It cannot be used in combat, and it's used strictly for exploration. It's 100% free, and they do it even some more here. And it's like, Hoyoverse has the option to allow you to fly on Chaska's gun forever in a different nation, right? You could add phlogiston bars, you could phlogiston meters. I went over this the whole time, but they don't, right? This is what WoW is giving us. Can you be disappointed that's region locked? Yes. But my whole point of this is do not let Genshin Impact ruin these things for you. It is okay for a region to have a gimmick, especially when it's implemented in this type of way. So I truly believe right now Wuthering Waves has the upper hand on Genshin Impact in pretty much every single way possible when it comes to their exploration. We already had wall.
Yeah. There's no argument there. Again, I think it's more than fine for each area to have a gimmick. It's good because it gives something unique about that region. Whether if it's something like Renacita and you've got flight to get around the area, because the map's designed specifically for that, it encourages you to use this mechanic because you've got to get to all these different places, and then potentially you go to another place in the map where, I don't know, let's just say, you introduce the ability to swim like you can in Tower of Fantasy, but you can only do it in that region. Totally cool with that, because if the map's built with underwater areas, makes sense. I wouldn't be mad. It would be cool that you could swim underwater in other areas, but I totally wouldn't be against not being able to do it outside that area. No worries, Kiyoshi, catch you later. I'm totally cool with areas having gimmicks. It's like Ethan says, though. The fact that everybody has access to it, it's not a problem then. Now, of course, it would be nice to be able to use those mechanics everywhere. It'd be nice to be able to swim underwater now in Wuthering Waves, but I don't expect them to go back and redesign the entire game for a mechanic to be added in a new region, because then that means we might not get that gameplay progression because they're trying to keep everything else in mind. I'm totally cool with certain areas having specific gimmicks, mechanics that not every area has access to.
Running for free,
as long as it's not locked behind characters.
We already had the Spider-Man for free, which is Knight, and technically speaking,
man, I'm kind of worried about underwater areas. Most games make it suck. It's just true. Like, I feel like, personally, just I don't know, man. If we do have combat and it's underwater, just make it some sort of QTE combat. It's not the proper combat. Because, again, the combat in Terra Fantasy underwater fucking blew dick hard. It was so annoying sometimes.
The wall running is also now Mavica. The other annoying thing about Genshin Impact is they literally packed 3 kits into one for Mavica, and they're all fucking dog shit. The timers are horrible. Her burst is horrible. You need Shalonen to get her burst. I mean, it's very, very, very predatory. This is completely opposite. It is the exact opposite. So do they technically have flying that's region locked? Yes. Do they technically have Saurians in a sense? Yes. However, the Saurians actually serve a purpose to the core mechanics. Again, 100% free. This is free, and nothing is being tied to character kits or spending money, or nothing is being tied to the incentive to keep you pretty much in this region, right? You know, if you enjoy flying, stay there, but you don't need to. In Genshin, you have to. These characters feel like shit outside of Natlan. There's no reason to spend $800 on Shalonen and Josco and all those other people. It fucking sucks. It's horrible. So Wuthering Waves, I know I'm going to be called the Korobot. It is what it is. I think Wuthering Waves has done an exceptional job with this, and I'm continuously looking forward to this. Again, a sequence like this is just absolutely beautiful, and it's just a cool thing to experience, right? So I'm not gonna lie to you boys. I really think they got this on lock. I'm really excited for Renacida. Again, call me Korobot, Korosho, whatever the case may be, but I've showed you.
Like I say, man, you know, I probably am a little bit of a Kurobot sometimes in the way I am. But, you know me, I'm a tourist. I'll big up games across the board when I see them doing cool stuff. But, man, Kuro just keep cooking, don't they? You know, we've got to look at things within the gacha sphere. It's a gacha game at the end of the day. And certain stuff is not... Because sometimes people will argue, well, in this game, you don't have to do that. So that's not a fucking gacha game, man. That's not a fair comparison to make. Come on. You know, we've got to look at things in the context of them being gacha games. And within the space, you know, especially in comparison, if we make a direct comparison to Genshin, really, rather than trying to compare it to all other games, because obviously I haven't played all other games, and I know some games do some incredibly good stuff. But Kuro deserved the glazing, man. You know, there's no denying. I was glazing all over at the 2.0 live stream because I think it was a fucking fire live stream, if I'm honest. And I think if you like this game, for me personally, I just can't understand you not getting excited. I can to a degree because obviously we reacted to Ryuku's video and I understand his thought process. I just disagree with it, you know what I mean? But that's a personal preference thing at the end of the day. But like, you know, for me, I just think even if you like the themes don't interest you so much, I just can't understand how you can't look at him and go, man, Renacita looks like it's doing some seriously good shit though. Might not be my kind of theme as it is with Ryuku, but you know, I still think they smashed it out of the park with the 2.0 live stream.
Not even
Killed
just
it.
here, but
Killed
if you
it.
go into the other parts of the world, you know, it shows you what these echoes, quote unquote, Saurians are doing, going up waterfalls and whatnot. It's just a net positive, man. It is just a net positive because a gimmick is not bad as long as it's fully accessible to all players for free. Or if the alternative is, if it's not accessible to everyone, the alternative is just as fun or just as efficient. And Genshin does not have that. I think it's a very simple concept. I mean, I feel like if you don't see this...
And again, these free gimmicks, as I've just said, kind of make the areas unique. As long as they're free, you know, who gives a fuck? I don't care. It doesn't make the other areas lesser. You know, like I say, there's going to be a new area that comes soon, and there'll be some other gimmick there, whatever it is. But as long as it's free again, it's all good, man.
It's kind
all
of
good.
Stinky, and realistically, this is not a problem. It's not. It's not, right? So I wouldn't get too bent out of shape out of this.
Did Arusho tweet that as my worst fear came true? That's a little bit of an over-exaggeration. Come on. Oh, no, they've region locked a free mechanic. Oh, God, what are we going to do? Like, you know, again, I think Ethan's right here. This is like a bit of a crossover from the trauma of Genshin and having mechanics locked behind characters, that those mechanics are then nerfed when you come outside that area. This is not the same. It's not comparable at all. So for it to be your worst fear, it's like, damn, bro, you've got a good life if this is the thing that keeps you up at night.
I really think it's still fine, right?
Yeah, I agree.
When we go to wherever the next region is,
some people argue this is cope, and they'll make the comparisons to Genshin. If they do, those people are seriously disingenuous.
Maybe we have, I don't know, snowboarding. You know what I mean? Like oh, we technically already have that already, but something else, right? So don't jump the gun and shit on Renacita before it comes out because this is region locked. Because from all of the indicators that we have been given, and from playing Genshin Impact and Hoyo games, how they've handled this, they are doing a very good job. A very solid job with this, and I have nothing but praise and positive things to say to them at the moment. Again, you can call me a Hoyo show, Koroba, whatever you want to call me. I don't know. I just put out a video about that. But the point is that they're cooking. So with that being said, I agree, man. Yeah,
bang on about everything. I don't think there's anything really to disagree with in this video, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's not comparable. I know people will make those comparisons to say, oh, you're just coping, you're a Kurobot. It's the same. It's fucking not. It's not. It's a free mechanic. It makes sense. It's been designed for that area. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if you could do it everywhere. But at the end of the day, how much time are you going to spend in Jinzhou now, really? You're probably not, at least for a while anyway. And then when you go back, I feel like after you flew around and explored the map from the sky, you'd probably just get back to just go into your forgeries and go into your little bits and pieces and then bouncing, you know? So it's really not a big deal. It's Genshin PTSD. It really is. It really is, isn't it? It's this expectation that, oh, because they locked mechanics behind paywalls, that now a mechanic specifically for a region, even though it's free, somehow equates to that. When it's just like, it's just not. It's a totally different thing. But yeah, guys, as well, I'm pretty sure you've checked Ethan out. Anybody who watches more content, guys, go check Ethan out. Cool dude, man. I really like Ethan. He makes some great videos. Chill streamer as well. He chills over on Twitch. And he just seems like an all-around nice dude, actually. I like him. You know, Genshin will never fix the exploration because it means the people who bought the traversal characters get screwed. Exactly. Like, I would say Genshin have put themselves in a corner, but they haven't because they're just making bank in that corner. I think they'll happily hide in that corner. And I just think Genshin's just never going to change now. It's never going to change. They're just going to, you know, they're just going to chug on, get Natlan out the way. Is it Shinejinai the last nation? And then it's done. In terms of the new nations and the story arc. They got there's no reason for them to overhaul the game, is there? And really start changing things. Unless they decide to just do some super consumer-friendly stuff in the last bit of the game as a last little way to squeeze that little bit out of everybody. And it doesn't matter if they fuck everything over previously because the game's kind of done then and they don't really care. Maybe there'll be some bad blood going over to the other games, but I don't know, man. I just feel like the Genshin community is so in deep in that regards. It really just doesn't matter what Hoyo do. They'll just take it because they're in so deep. There's those people that are going to continue to spend. But even if they're not big spenders, there's those people that are so invested in it. They're like, well, I've got to see it out. I'm at 5.3. I've got to get all the way through to fucking, what is it going to be, 7.0 or whatever it is. I've got to get to the end of the game. I've done 4 years. What's another 2? Or another 1.5, however long's left in the game. So I feel like those people are kind of lost in that sense. Like, I don't think anything that Genshin does is going to pull them out of here. Yeah, 5.3 legit changed nothing. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it did, to be fair, looking at like the opinions of a lot of people that I've seen. And even people who are pro Genshin have not really, I've heard them talking about these game-changing changes, basically. They've just spoken about characters and story stuff, which is like, okay, that's cool. But, you know, doesn't look like anything's changing at all. And people are praising it as the best patch, like, cut the BS. Yeah, I've seen some people saying that. I saw somebody tweet that the other day, actually, like, that it was the, I can't remember the words, I'm paraphrasing. Like, they basically was like, it was a goated live stream. And, like, even people who I've seen who are, like, Genshin players and Genshin stands have, like, it was all right, you know? So, like, some people are just, like, lost, I think, aren't they? But, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If the end of the game's the thing that'll pull them out, then maybe that's it. I do think there'll be a lot of people that, like, I wonder how, I suppose there'll be a new Hoyo game by then. They would be smart. By the time Genshin's done, I would imagine Hoyo will have something comparable to Genshin hooked up, ready to go. Because, like, and even if Hoyo do, if we look at Zenless Zone Zero and see what they're doing there, they're obviously changing their business practices a little bit, aren't they? I feel like there's going to be an awakening, a realization for a lot of those players who've just stuck with it, who've, you know, defended some of the shit systems in the game, defended all the practices, gone through the entirety of the game. The game will finish. They'll be like, right, what do I do now? And then, I don't know, a new game will come along, or a spiritual successor to Genshin will come along from Hoyo. They'll go to that. It'll be improved in terms of how they treat the community. Well, you would hope anyway, because Zenless Zone Zero and then they get that realization of shit, dude, what did I waste the last fucking 5 years doing? Or they'll create a game that's specifically designed to snap up that Genshin audience before they move on to greener pastures, and they'll just treat them the same because it's like, hey, yo, they're used to this, man. We've groomed them now. We've got the perfect, consumer. We've turned them into cattle. Now let's just feed off them. Let's just milk them till the cows come home, shall we say? Genshin Impact 2 is coming soon. Yeah, they've got like 5 games coming out, haven't they? Like 5 games coming. Let's get into this game a little bit then, man, because it's like 7 o'clock. I ain't going to be streaming all night because obviously it's Christmas Eve. I do want to go spend some time with the missus, you know? We got a nice cheese platter, cheese and meats. Fucking 15 quid. We could have made one cheaper for a couple of quid. Could have made one better for a couple of quid, sorry. What's this saying? It's saying summer. I don't know what it's saying. Check. Check what? He said check. What the fuck that means? Okay. File check. I've got to update the game. I think it's updating. I need to use my phone, you know. I'm going to use my phone. Start the game. Okay. We can start the game now. It's changed from file check to start the game. I just want to get in so I don't expose any of my info. The translation app's pretty good though. The only thing it struggles with is when there's a lot of movement on screen. It starts freaking out and flying off up over the screen and she's like, yo, chill out, bro. Rememento, White Shadow. Shit. Fucking logged me out. Did I, I think I did write it down. That will be a big rip if I didn't. Pretty sure I did. Hold up. Professional streamer here. Professional streamer here. Give me a moment. Probably should have thought this through. Probably should have done this before we got live, but you know, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck. Did I write it down? You should have. Shit, I'm retarded. Shit, I'm retarded. I don't think I did. 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 I thought you were a professional commentator to play a game. I forgot fucking my login details because I did that much yapping. Shit, bro. I gotta write that down, right? Because I had to create a new Gmail for it. I didn't want to connect it to my my Gmail in case I just, you know, I had a different account in the future and it caused some issues, you know. I'm sure I would have written it down. I always write stuff down. Secret HOF email confirmed. Man, I wish people want to buy pictures of my butthole or something on my feet. I'll sell them, yeah. Take them, man. I have no shame. I have no shame. Oh, you could pay me not to send him that? That sounds pretty good. That sounds like a good deal. Guys, I'll set up a subscription, right? Otherwise, I'll start emailing you pictures of my asshole. That's not true, YouTube or Twitch, okay? All right? I'm not going to be sending unsolicited pictures of my bottom. Dude, did I not fucking... I did create a new Gmail for it, though. I wouldn't have created a new Gmail without writing it down. Surely? I suppose I could just make a new one, though, to be fair. Because we know the game works in the end. We get the cutscene as well at the start then as well. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the cutscene, because obviously it's Korean. But, I'm pretty sure I did write this down, though. How you doing anyway, though, Cheese? You all good, bro? Ready for Christmas, lad? Hold up. I just need to switch seats a sec. I'm back. I'm back. Alright. Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll make a new one. Let's make a new Gmail. Hold up a second though. Before I do that. I do want to just, because I'm pretty sure I did write it down. It's triggering me that I can't find it. Really triggering me. I'm like 99.9% sure I did. Like, it's almost like I need to prove it now. You know what I mean? Obviously, like, I'm fucking going insane. Yeah, all good. Christmas is fun. Going to your granny's tomorrow. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to her sister's tomorrow. But I want to get on this for a little bit first and then go and chill with the missus. I found it. I found it. Fuck yeah. I'm smart. I'm smart. Okay. All right. Make sure you guys can't see my shit. Wait, what? Is that wrong? That's right. Oh, I'm gonna be down. What do you mean? All right. Fuck. I'll have to put. I forgot the email, even though I got it written down. Fucking thing. All right. Hold up. I'll send off an email to my backup. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in the junk? No, it's not in the junk. Where the fuck is it then? Is he going to be coming from then? Fucking hell, bro. Pain in my arse, man. Pain in my arse, dude. Am I winning? I think so. I think so. Well, let me update the password. I'll tell you what. I'll put the password in as the one I had before. Alright, save you bitch. Continue. Okay, now. We got there in the end, boys. We got there, boys. We got there. We got there. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Totally professional. Totally professional. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Just like on TV. Just like on TV. Right? Wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known. Just like on TV. Alright. I need to know what that fucking says down there. I know what it says. What does it say?
Nice.
Show shortcut keys. Mark. Okay. So left up mark somewhere. Once that's out there. Let's leave the ruins. Alright, let's leave the ruins then, shall we? Alright, sensitivity super high. Frame rate feels scuffed. I'm guessing this is our overall settings. Very high. Frame rate, obviously. Okay. 60s max. What we got then? Graphics quality, screen mode, frame rate, vertical sync. Let's turn the V-sync off. Because my frame rate at my monitor's at 165, so that might cause some issues. Screen quality, shadow quality. Background quality. Alright, that's all good, that's all good. This is our sensitivity in here. That controller sensitivity. Let's bring that down a little bit. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, free shit. I'm assuming I don't want to click delete by mistake. Okay, that's receive all on the right. Give me that. Ooh, what's this? Oh, what that is? It's a person. Some sort of currency. Is this our pulling currency or is this our... These look like asteroids, bro. That's it. That's it. There we go. Do a video. Re-memento. Copied. Wuthering waves. Exposed. Exposed. Alright. Okay. You say left all? Okay. Okay, that's sprint. Alright, okay. Alright, first off, visually. Okay, alright. Not groundbreaking. Not terrible. Character model for RMC. Did I not get to choose? Did I choose a male? I didn't choose a male. Get out of here with that shit. I'm assuming that means to engage, initiate attack or something. Attacking an enemy. You can initiate combat by attacking an enemy in the targeting state. Okay. Okay, pretty much like Star Rail then really in that regards. Just open world. Okay. Suddenly Tiggle. I guess I should start lightly. I don't think that's translating right. Suddenly Tiggle. I guess I should start lightly. Right. Basic attack. Okay. Let me know if the volume's too loud as well. Is this not enough? Then should I try strengthening MP? Okay. Alright. Also we've got an enhanced basic attack now. For Tiggle, this amount of magic power should be enough, right? Who the fuck's Tiggle? What's Tiggle? The fuck is Tiggle? Right, okay, so we've got basic attack and we can enhance basic attack. Right, okay. Oh shit, didn't mean to skip. My bad. Don't matter, we don't know what the fuck's going on anyway. What does T do? Does this bring up like check here for different types of guides depending on the situation. Not gonna worry about that too much at the minute because enough fucking. Oh, we've got to do it anyway. Okay, alright. Force me then. Force me. What's she saying? Don't forget to read contents of the selected guide carefully. Fucking hell, man. What's this? Entered battle. Which tits? Entering battle. When you attack or are attacked by a monster, you enter combat. Make a surprise attack before the monster's attack. Okay. So we get it like the first dibs then, yeah? Pretty standard affair, that, isn't it? Maybe Tiggle is a character. Maybe. Oh, fucking no. He likes saying Tiggle, though. What's V? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's have a look at the cutscene. We don't know what's going on, but you know what? Let's go with it. 잠시만요.
아슬아슬했지만 늦지는 않았네.
Oh, alright.
다행이야.
Alpha Boba. Okay.
정말 걱정 많이 했어. 갑자기 엔진이 터질 줄이야.
What's her name? Siri. I was really worried. I thought the engine would explode all of a sudden.
그런데
I don't know what the fuck's going on
제렐리아는
here, so we're just gonna skip it.
생명의 빛이 다시 살아나기를.
I think her name's Siri. Siri? Hey, listen.
위샤님!
This time I'll take the lead, leave it to me. Okay, so is it showing us character switching here then?
이번엔 내가 도울게.
Right, okay. So can she do something different on initiating combat then? I quite like the visual style though, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, is that the
빨리
witch up there?
올라오세요. 나가는 길은 이쪽이에요.
Come up quickly. The way is out way. What? Translator's drunk. I'm assuming that's going to launch us up there. Causes a storm. Needs attribute reaction with the wind attribute attack. Hey! Anti-shot, boys! Oh.
오셨군요. 기다리고
Jeez.
있었어요.
Okay. Let me just bring the audio down a little bit though, 'cause it's kind of loud for me. Background music, yeah, I want to bring that down a little bit. Bring that down a little bit as well. Yeah. Alright, let's go. So she's pretty powerful.
눈앞에서 다리가 생기다니 말도 안 돼. 이 유적에는 더 많은 비밀이 잠들어 있죠.
Just testing something for science. Just testing it for science. Alright, let's okay, so this is our active time thing, I guess then. You know the order of attacks in battle is determined by the difference between your mnemonics and the enemy's speed, right? Okay, pretty standard. A and D, what's this? Right now, this, I guess that's what it's called, a Tiggle? It looks like this Tiggle is going to attack. First, let's designate a target first. Ah, okay. It won't be easy after all. Let's use 3 magic points to maximize our magic power. Okay. Oh, do I need to go again? Oh, okay. And again, yeah? I guess? Okay. Feel like I'm using Imbibe de Lune right now. Right now, I might be able to take down a Tiggle. So she's able to buff us on the... Okay. Yeah, Tiggle's the enemy, I think. kind of sick. I like the design of that sword as well. It's kind of badass, actually. So she's some kind of buffer then, yeah. She looks like she might heal as well.
엄청 오래된 공간인가 봐. 종교에서 숭배하는 신을 그린 것처럼 보이는데
I got no fucking idea
이
what they're saying.
그림은
We don't need to though, do we? See if the game's any good. Apparently, like, this is open world, yeah. Obviously we're in a like tutorial area, so makes sense that it's kind of linear. But it's semi-open world.
자, 이거나 맛보시지. 제레미야, 괜찮아. 우리도 도울게. 바보들아, 이제 오는 거야?
No, she's ready to get clapped.
계속 찾아다녀.
So in the initial cutscene, we woke up with her tits in our face, kind of like how we did in Wuthering Waves.
녀석들이랑 놀아주고 실컷 들어줄게. 불꽃놀이 시간.
Okay, what's she saying now? Enemies and mnemonics each have their own unique attributes. Right, okay. Oh, okay, we got his little shield here. Okay, okay. Jeremiah would like to try using 3 magic points. Is that her name, Jeremiah? What's this attack? It looks kind of cool.
오늘은 화려한 불꽃놀이다.
That's kind of sick, actually. Production value seems decent. Okay, so we broke some kind of shield. Okay. Well done. If you attack with the magic of the weak... Wait. Well done. If you attack with the magic of the weakness... Attribute... Okay. So the... Okay, I get it. With the magic of the attribute like this, you can deal guard damage. If you destroy all the guards, the enemy will fall into the guard destruction state. So I'm guessing that means like fire against grass then potentially. Is that what it's doing? We're doing a bit of a Pokemon thing here. Obviously there's weaknesses and resistances, makes sense. If you want to know more about the skill, take a look here. Let's have a little look. Here we go, look at this. Swoop, 75% of attack power as damage to one enemy. If you know your skills well, you won't get hurt in the battle.
좀 더 해보자.
Okay, what's this? Breeze blows wind to one enemy, dealing damage equal to 75% of attack power.
빨리 끝내는 거야?
What does she do? Timber fires a fire arrow at one enemy, dealing damage equal to 75% of the attack power. But that seems actually more useful, doesn't it? Makes sense because of it being fire. Should we we want to build a magic up then, don't we really?
좀 더 해보자.
How far can I go on the magic then?
아직 멀었나?
What does P do? Okay, what's this triple arrow?
아무나 맞아라.
Okay.
제레미야,
It seems like it's all about stacking your NP to upgrade your attack, so it kind of feels a little bit like a more in-depth, I suppose what I'm thinking, like maybe like, you know, in Bible Lunate, you can you stack that up and then you can consume it to increase attack from like what looks like a basic to whatever that was, and then to like I don't think it was the ult though, because we got R down the bottom which looks like the ult, so I don't know if that's just like the most powerful version of your basic attack, I guess.
위험했자. 화려한 불꽃놀이는 어때?
What's going on, concerned? Look, I'm all up for competition. So you use MP to charge the ult. What's her name? She's a full start. Damn, I missed it. Do we have a character list? We'll have a look in a second.
와, 문 전체가
I wish I could read Korean. I'm assuming that just says open, yeah. Door operation. Yeah. Oh, I'm guessing I'm gonna match it up, I guess. Yeah, okay.
드디어 나간다.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see what all these are. So, I'm guessing this is something to do with the main character. Is this like a party with friends, is it? I can't use any of these just yet. So, I'm guessing this is like trophies and achievements. I think this is my friends list, I'm assuming. Let's have a look. What is this? This is a guide. Okay, so that's the guide. What's this? This is the world map, which obviously we've only got this area at the minute. Okay. Alright. I don't know if there's more than one area, but this looks pretty big for a turn-based game, that's for sure. Then obviously we've got to exit the game. Alright. Not the MC looking exactly like Rover. We even woke up like Rover did. Get a nice panty shot there though, guys.
이몸 등장이야. 돌이 갑자기 움직였어.
What's the jiggle physics
이번엔 내가
saying?
도울게. 다들 조심해.
Not too bad, not too bad. He's kind
이번엔 내가
of does look a bit like Rover, doesn't he?
이몸 등장이야. 아직
Yeah, definitely
멀었다.
doesn't look as good as Rover. Although I'm not a massive Rover fan, so consume that. Okay, so we went from the triple arrow to this now. What does R do then? That's what I'd like to know. I'm assuming that's the ult, yeah.
오늘은 화려한 불꽃놀이다.
So it's going to be about using your magic points right against the right sort of enemies and stuff then, yeah. What does P do? Oh, nothing at the minute. Okay. So we've got like, I'm guessing, is this ice or is this just a physical dude? We've got like some sort of arrow and we've got fire, I'm assuming.
좀 더 해보자.
What does her second version do? Oh! Okay. So when you stack that up, she switches to healing. Mild air restores one ally's health equal to 13.5% of their maximum health. Okay, can I... Okay, what does this do now? Vitality restores 11% of your maximum health to all allies, removes one debuff. Oh, so... Can I like go... Can I like unfeed that? Don't think I can I?
따스한 바람.
Okay, so I can switch to a basic attack, individual heal, entire team heal. Right, okay. Think R sacrifices a turn. Maybe, actually, maybe, because it doesn't really show an ult, does it? It does, that, you might be right there. Which would make sense in the mechanic of the MP system, especially if you just want to really get to another enemy, another character really quickly, maybe. Because do you... I'm assuming your gamers stack every attack, yeah?
좀 더
Okay,
해보자.
looks like it, yeah. Or maybe it resets.
빨리 끝내는 거야.
Hold up, let's try. Ah, there we go. That's how we can refeed. So look, we can go MP, back to normal. Okay. It reverts the MP. Right, that's good then. So, we've got a basic attack. Fire arrow at one enemy, dealing damage equal to 75%. Then we've got... Fires a fire arrow dealing 135% of attack power as damage to one enemy with a 55% chance to inflict continuous damage for 2 turns. Let's try this out.
뜨거울 거야.
All got individual animations as well. I like that. So what does his do then? What's that? Deals 140% of attack power as damage to one enemy and has a 35% chance to absorb 25% of the attack gauge. What the fuck's that then? Deals 139% of attack power as damage to all enemies and has a 40% chance to freeze enemies for one turn. Alright, let's go out.
나도 힘낼게.
In freezing, but you know. Well, at least we've got a healer on the team. So we've got some sort of shield then, yeah.
아무나 받아라.
This would have been a hit before. Yeah, I think these guys need to get this globally launched as fast as possible. Of course, HSR is the big one now. But HSR really doesn't have any competition, does it? And I feel like for people who, you know, might be turned off by the advancement that Star Rail's in at the minute, you know, in terms of the, you know, we're at, what, like nearly 3.0. There's a lot of power creep. You know, it's one of those games as well. And this will probably be the same because it's turn-based, that if you don't have characters, it feels like you're missing out. Where if they can get this globally released within the next 6 months, there's potential for this to carve out a bit of a niche. I'm not saying it's going to challenge Star Rail, but, you know, maybe it could fit in like a Wuthering Waves kind of easy, where it's, I don't know, obviously I haven't played enough yet, but, you know, it could potentially have a game that improves on a lot of what Star Rail does, but, you know, just sits in its shadow kind of thing. And I can't say yet that it's better than Star Rail, because I've only seen a little bit of the combat system. We don't know the intricacies and the nuances, do we?
특이하게 생긴 구조물이 보여.
You know, we're only really seeing a little bit of the combat now. Is this a beacon here? I'm assuming so, yeah? I'm guessing this is a fast travel beacon. Same shit as where we were on Star Rail. I mean, Genshin, yeah? Music's pretty. Music's pretty. The facial animations are not too bad on the characters either, are they? He does look like a dollar store rover, I'll give you that. Almost look like Genshin characters, if I'm honest. Right? You reckon? I think they're probably quite similar to Genshin characters, really. Which again, it's not a bad thing, because it's an aesthetic, isn't it? As I say, even though I prefer the look of Wuthering Waves characters, Genshin characters aren't inherently ugly. All of our exploration progress will be recorded here. Okay, exploration progress 1%. Okay, what we've got is this, like, zoom in and out. Here you can zoom out and view the world map by pressing the buttons. Okay. What we've got up here is this our, like, wave plates. Let's check the luminance carefully. Exploration will require a lot of action. Okay, so I'm guessing this is our stamina. Standard affair. Okay. Let's have a look up here a second. No, I think this is the launch. I think this is just the Korean launch. Can I pop out when I can, please? Yeah, I ain't going to be live too much longer, babe. You desperately need me to come out? Or can you wait till I finish? Ooh, there's a castle over there in the distance. Can we go there? I don't know if we can. Actually, ooh, maybe we can go to that castle. Ooh, I want to go to that castle. Alright, we've got sprint mechanic. We can jump. We can use our combat mechanics outside of combat as well, which is kind of nice. And if they'll be usable in like you know, map interaction maybe.
특별한 장치로 만들어졌어요.
Yeah, just out in Korea at the minute as far as I'm
자세한
aware.
이야기는 나중에. 일단 밤이 오기 전에
These
문을
seem to get a
열어보도록
global launch.
할까요?
Obviously, I might change my mind in an hour or two into the game. So far, though, I could find myself playing this, you know. Okay, so we've got towns to explore. What the fuck is going on up there, bro? That looks dope.
역시 오늘이 원형의 밤.
What's he saying then? Clicking on a quest area Yeah, whatever. It's obviously not that important. Oh, have you just got a mount? New feature information. Vehicle. You can board the vehicle using the vehicle function. Have we got a mount? Half a mount, yeah? Pull a vehicle and hop on board. It's a vehicle, man. Yeah. Yo, we got a fox thing. Alright, let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. We got a mount. Alright, traversal's already better than Genshin. Right, there's no climbing or wall running. Yeah, I've already claimed my mail.
오셨군요.
At least there's a skip button. Thank God for the skip button, right?
멋있다. 여기 요리 실력이 훌륭해. 이게 다 점성술 덕분이야.
제 점성술은 그 정도까진 아니에요. 정말 대단하신 분은 미래도 보여줄 수 있다고 하더군요.
She's got tastic marks all over her.
혹시 관심이 있으신가요? 분위기도
Holy
좋으니 여행 정도로
ababa.
가볍게 할 수는 있을 것
Chat, look at the
같은데.
tatties.
우와, 나는 상관없어. 어차피 안 믿으니까.
저는 해보고 싶어요. 너는 어때?
Get these dollar store rover though.
오늘따라 별이 유난히 반짝이네요.
Rated good in this game. Got the
좋은
limited
결과가
5-star in
나올
one, but
거예요.
really, the graphics kind of remind me.
지금부터 여러분이 보게 될 모든 것은
It feels
그저
like
환상.
Genshin, to be fair.
그러니 너무
It has a
놀라지
1%
말아요.
chance. Really, that's quite high, isn't it? So it's a magic Fabergé egg.
우선은 시작하려면 정보가 좀 더 필요해요.
Yeah, bro,
제게
he's a dollar
말해줄래요?
store rover. Fuck is this? Complete. What? Oh, it's my birthday. I'm guessing that's the month.
좋아요. 그럼 별에게 듣고 싶은 걸 간절하게 생각해 보세요.
Hey, babe.
별이 당신의 부름에 응답했어요. 당신이 찾던 것이길 바래요.
So I gather we're special because we can interact with the Fabergé egg. That's not very good. These guys are definitely not good guys. See, I don't need to speak Korean. She's a bad girl. Okay, she's a very bad girl. She just got fucking vaporized. I really like her design actually, you know.
괜찮아. 이건 잠시 기분 나쁜 꿈을 꾸는 거야. 숨을 크게 쉬고 눈을 떠.
Was she a total silent
잠에서
protagonist?
깨는 거야. 알겠지?
I like her design. These character designs are actually kind of alright, to be fair. I'll have a little look around first. Where's everyone gone? I'll look upstairs first. Oh shit. I didn't expect it to even let me go upstairs. Oh shit, my guy got fucked! Alright, that's anime. Dude saw a meteorite coming and fetched out his sword. Fucking dragon. You did that dude got obliterated? Who's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that one dude got squished, didn't he?
테오도르 선배님이 아니었다면 큰일 날 뻔했어요.
They're just dialogue options, I'm sure. Let me just make sure it's nothing critical. I'm not going to be critical. It's a Gacha game, for God's sake. What is that big bird? Yeah. What's the big bird?
너는 저기 새처럼 보이나?
Does that look like a bird to you? Oh, Genshin could never. Genshin could never. Genshin could never. You can tell it's not a Chinese game. Tell it's not a Chinese game. Same.
사정없이 날뛰는군. 서둘러 성소로 향한다.
Oh, dude, Tim's been fucked up, bro. So did they sacrifice a girl to fucking bring forth, like, fucking... I know we're going over there, but I'm just curious to see if there's anything to pick up. The end of times or something. Have we got a potentially dark game here, guys? Because we've already seen somebody die. I know it was just some random Joe, but, like, still. Dude got fucking splattered. Is this darker than Wuthering Waves? This is a very JRPG way to start a game, this is. Bro, I just got here yesterday.
불길할 정도로 고요하군. 마물들도 보이는.
Oh, is he on our team now? Shit.
임무인계 완료했다.
Size of his fucking sword, bro.
중앙에 모이던 마력이 끊긴 모양이군.
This area looks cool, actually. Oh, fuck. Magic pillar. There are magic pillars in various places in Mate. Each pillar reacts to special magic power. If you infuse it with the right magic power, the pillar will be... You can activate the pillar. Right, okay, so I'm assuming I need to just bash it with these abilities. Oh, I just need to switch characters, yeah, okay. Okay. So we're in some sort of dungeon here then, are we? What's this? Wait. Okay, so does this need to be a snake? That need to be a snake or something? Okay. Alright, okay. A little bit of light puzzle work, alright, what? So far I'm kind of feeling this. Nice introduction into the game. Quite like it. New feature information, mnemonic sense. You can explore your surroundings using mnemonic sense, which is like an echo ping. Middle mouse button is here. Using mnemonic sense, you can discover hidden traces. Okay. So do we want to step on? Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Which way we going? My mouse keeps catching on the fucking edge of my mouse bar. Nice wire. Pussy on. I'm gonna play more of this. I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking it, boys and girls. I guess this dude's a shielder, yeah. Right, let's have a look what he does. Let's have a look what he does. Deals damage equal to 75% of the defense of an enemy. 75%. Oh, so this dude's obviously going to scale off defense then. Deals damage equal to 128% of defense to one enemy and has a 45% chance of... Okay, so he's basically got a taunt. What does this do? Is this a shield? Grants all allies a shield equal to 126% of their defense for 2 turns and grants themselves increased defense for 2 turns. 168% of defense to all enemies, deals damage and has a 50% chance to stun the enemy for 1 turn. And he's got a cooldown of fuck it, let's use his big boy thing, yeah.
너를 처단하는 것이
So this is Harold, yeah.
나의 사명이다.
Bruh, that was kind of sick. I'm just saying, that was kind of sick.
규정
The dev said
위반자는
if
누구지?
this game makes enough money, they'll add Japanese. Oh, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I don't even need the English voiceovers. Just give me English language. I'll take the Korean voiceovers. I don't care. Let's do the shield.
응전 준비.
Okay.
정석대로 하지.
Let's see what his base attack is. It's kind of sick. So really, we built really good defensive in then, yeah.
수칙대로 한다.
So, do we trigger the community tomorrow or not tomorrow in the next couple of days and make a video, the Star Rail Killer? I don't know, you know, just to get under people's skin. Kind of funny.
돌격한다.
Not the sword being twice as big as him. Dude's like a Giga Chad Zhongli, man. I hope he's in my team now, because he seems kind of sick.
여기가 어디지? 분명 점성술을 하고 나서
I don't think the community for Rememento would
기억이 나지
appreciate it,
않아.
to be honest. I don't think any community would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Not gonna lie, you know.
오늘은 화려한
There's a cooldown on them as well, isn't there? So even if you've got the MP, you still have to wait, like. I think that's pretty epic, man. I do.
아직 멀었나?
Yeah, this motherfucker's doing a decent bit of damage, bro.
아무나 받아라.
Was this the second phase? I'm about to bring out my protagonist energy. I'm the MC. Yes, yeah. I think you gain one for every turn. He did the main character thing. They're all like, oh my god, how did you do that? I don't know. I'm just that guy, I guess. I'm just that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Well, actually. Rover, the MC looks like Rover and Yang Yang shot. Yeah, he does look a bit like a dollar store Rover, to be fair, not gonna lie. I'm not mad about it, though. New feature information. The recall feature allows you to recruit new mnemonics as companions. Oh, is this our banner? Shall we find a new colleague? Are we gamba? Alright, let's gamba. Okay, then, so we got 10 temples. We got 65, 8,000 or whatever the fuck these are. Okay, what's it say? By consuming the materials required for recall, you will be able to greet companions or remembrance. See, it's quite weird. This is sometimes like it takes a while. It's like what the way that it works now is it totally removes the Korean texts, so it literally looks like there's just English text. But sometimes it takes a while and the texts are like covering each other. You'll be able to greet the companion or re-memento who was drawn to that memory. Have I got to do a temple on this bitch? I wanna pull on this crazy looking bitch though, bro. What banner's this? Where the wind stays, begin a special recall. When recall is performed 20 times, Yuri is definitely summoned. Right, okay, so we get it. We've got a guarantee for her after 20 pulls. The best part about any gacha game gambling. Yeah, right, yeah. Rollers on the multiverse, right? Not a bad pull animation, man. Yo, that was kind of a tight pull animation, man. guaranteed character, yeah. Yo, I kind of like the full animation, man. It's kind of fire. Oh, it's a 4-star light cone. Okay, thank you. Well, fucking rabbit. So these are all light cones, and yeah. Okay, here's the character. Alright. Okay. I like the splash art. It's got some big ass fucking pole arm, yeah. So wait, did we get... Oh, so we guaranteed it. Okay, we got 2 4-stars then. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, that's the beginner banner done then, yeah. Can I want to do this. This is who I want. This is who I want, bro. That was that chick we just saw, yeah. Couldn't it? So what it says. 14 days left. Memories of the Red Queen. Limited recall banner. Every 10 recalls, a 4-star or higher mnemonic. Okay, standard things guaranteed to be summoned. I'm guessing these are 4 stars. Increase rate up. Okay. That's that dude we just got, yeah. What the fuck's this? Exchange. What do we collect these and we can exchange these for the character? The Mockery of Crimson Schema. So what's this? And is this just like okay, so I got 20 of these. So I'm assuming what I can trade this in for a character? Okay, so standard banners, yeah. Standard weapon banner, I'm going to assume. Premium banner, right? I'm guessing this is a weapon banner. Traces of infinite memories. Rememento, permanent recall. I don't know, it's easy. So 1.75 chance, 0.25 chance. Okay, so these are these weapons again? Oh, okay. So they're like, okay, so, okay, I'll get it then, okay. Alright, fuck it, I want to put on this thing. What does that translate to? Um... 100 is... What? What was that? 160 foot what? 10? Was it 160? No, it's 160 foot 1, yeah. It's going to be 160 for 1. So, I'm assuming then that this is a weapon banner, yeah? And there's characters on here. Every 10 recalls, 4-star. Okay, so we want to pull on this because we've got 45 to pull on here. Let's pull on the premium banner and then we'll pull on the standard banner then, I guess. No, that's the weapon. Sorry, we want to pull on the character banner. Yeah. Okay, so we don't. Okay, so that's her weapon. That's her signature weapon then, I guess. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, we're pulling on it. We're pulling on it. Let's go, Jack. Gamba time. Fresh Gamba in a fresh game. Come on. Give me that look. Give me that beginner's look. Give me that beginner's look. Just perps. All right. What we got? What we got? Trash. I don't know if it is trash, but okay. 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 Is this... Okay, she looks kind of shit. Thought that was Pikachu for a second then. A photographer. Okay. Cool. I want to... How do I... Okay, so I want some of them. How many can I get? So I can get 50. I have this character's signature weapon. Oh, what that character... What that character I just pulled. This one. to know who's making this game, you know. Well, you were wondering if it's worth waiting around for? They made a game called, I think just called Rememento or Memento before. So I don't think it's their first game. Blackstorm Company. Published by Blackstorm Company, developed by Blackstorm Company. Games developed. Next to Zero. Formerly Project XT is a massive multiplayer online role-playing video game. Never fucking heard of it. Is that coming out? The fuck is that? Next to Zero. Formerly Project XT is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck is that? Never heard of it. Next to Zero. This is not out then yet, is he?
끈질기네 정말.
This isn't a working game.
고통 없이 보내주지. 화력 지원.
신나게 놀아보자고요. 가자, 거기.
Yeah, this is not in game.
위치 간파했다.
느리다니까. 망치 나가신다. 시끄찌긋한 박대.
Never heard of it, man. Never heard of it. Yeah, all the comments are in Korean. Okay. Blackstorm Company is a video game developer headquartered in Dongwanggu, South Korea, founded in November 2021. So the new. Who owns them though? Developer PC-based core genres. The company is developing 2 projects which are multiplayer and single-based role-playing games for PC. Who owns them? I can't find it. Yeah, I don't think they've made much, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think this and that other game are like their first foray. Oh, yo, back to the gamba, my boys. Back to the gamba. Let's see how much these cost us. Does that mean I ain't got enough? Crystal Brilliance is in short supply. Would you like to purchase? Yes. Let's just pull 10 and hope we get lucky. So we're talking Wimmer prices, okay? Alright, boys, let's go. Gamba, baby. That means no golds, then, yeah? I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. So I think when it hits the water at first, you know if you got gold right off the bat, yeah? Okay. Okay, we got a copy of her. Okay, all right, cool. We can see how the character copy system works. Okay. Oh, okay. So these do act like kind of like corals, then, yeah. So we got the characters like wave plate, the wave, whatever they're called, and then the equivalent to corals. Then I'm curious to see how that works. Then, where is she? Where do I do that then? Right, the game's got skins already, okay. Wait a minute, so how the fuck do I do this in? Or something and then do it that way? Like I've got this here. 2 secs, babe. Exchange and traces of glory. Demonic recall movement. What the fuck? She's awakening material, the light of one who inherits it. Change traces of glory. I don't think I want to do that, do I? Oh no, okay. It's just a store. Right, okay. So how the fuck do I want it recall movement? I don't want to do that either. I want to apply that to the character, don't I? Right. That's a level, just basic leveling up, yeah? How do I... No, not there. Okay. It would be nice if there was just like a little indicator to say, look, it's in this section. Just 4 stars then, yeah? Just 4 stars. Who's this chick? She looks kind of sick, actually. Yeah, because first day playing it, I only speak English as well, so I'm having to use my Google Translate on my phone. So, I'm a little bit lost. Appreciate you though. And I've literally only just started the game as well, so I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. Thanks for that. Otherwise, I'd have been sitting here for ages trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, wait. He did the thing. Come on, give me the crazy chick. Come on, give me the crazy chick. Oh, you're gonna tease me like that. Come on, don't tease me. Come on. Crazy bitch.
이 세상에
Yes.
내가 가지지 못하는 건 없어.
Yes,
그런
boys.
건 다 사라졌거든.
Okay, I like the look of her. I don't know if she's any good. I don't even care if she's any good. I'm buzzing about that one, boys. Let's go. So we really want to go into a signature then now, don't we? Really? Yeah. Straight onto the signature. Okay, so we get 5 of them to use in that store then. Right, let's pull on the standard banner then, yeah. Quite like the full animation, man. It's kind of dope. I'm a sucker for a good Gamba pull animation. Not gonna lie. Okay, alright. Fuck it, let's go again. No golds. Okay. We go again. You're teasing me, bro. You're teasing me. So the colour that it generates when it hits the water initially is the maximum. Well, don't worry, you're saving luck for the reason. Actually, that's a good point. Actually, that's a good point. Game's like, nah, bro. You ain't getting shit. Try freestyle bullshit. Okay, so now I've pulled her. Dupes don't mean shit yet, so I don't want to keep pulling on her, do I? I'm better off pulling on a... I'm better off pulling on a weapon now, yeah. You can pull for a light gun. So yeah, pull on a weapon, yeah? Okay. Fuck it. I'll do these temples and then I'm gonna get off because it's Christmas Eve. Hey, is there a guarantee on the weapon? Or is it 50-50?